Morning. This is cause number 2021-33956 in the interest of Benjamin Lorenzo Gamble. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Jalen Amaris Olivares. I am his mother.
All right, and representing the state.
Luis Regla.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Dorian Gamble. Mr. Gamble was personally served on July 7, 2021 at 10:20 a.m. at 700 North San Jacinto Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, let's proceed by default.
Thank you, Judge. I'll begin with the mother. Ma'am, one more time, what's your full name, please? What is your full name, please?
Jalen Olivares.
Okay, and you are the mother of Benjamin Lorenzo Gamble, the child that you've had with the father, in this case, Dorian Gamble, correct?
Yes, sir.
And first, Mr. Gamble used to be in Harris County Jail when he was served, correct?
Yes.
Since then, we now know that he has been released. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
In fact, you've seen him and he tried to do a visit with your son at least once after getting out of jail, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember back when your child was born, both you and the father signed a document called Acknowledgement of Paternity that said that both of you admitted he really is the biological father of Benjamin? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And since Mr. Gamble has been in and out of jail, you've been raising this child on your own without his help. Is that right?
Yes.
You have been the managing conservator in the past. Without this man, and you're requesting to be appointed sole managing conservator, continuing going forward. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And ma'am, what was he in jail for?
A domestic violence dispute that we had going on against me.
And in fact, there is a criminal case pending right now where he is on deferred adjudication for 6 years for a third-degree felony for assaulting you and impeding breathing. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And we now know that the prosecutors have filed a motion to adjudicate guilt because he has violated the terms of his deferred adjudication. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So in addition, we're asking the court to actually make the finding that he assaulted you and that if he were to know your address and information where you live and work going forward, you'd be at further risk of additional assaults, harassment, and threats. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in addition, are requesting that the court grant a modified schedule of visits for this man when he does, if he does want to see your son and exercise visits with your son. You have to say yes or no.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay. In fact, the last time he tried to see your son, something happened that concerned you about the safety of your child. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And can you tell the judge what threat did you find out about when your child was with this man last time that he had a visit?
My son was allowed to get picked up by his aunt, who is Dorian's sister. They went over to Dorian's sister's apartment. As far as I knew, a couple of hours into the visit,
Okay.
someone was calling him, letting him know that they were
Let me
gonna.
pause. Let me pause you there. Without saying what other people told you, did something happen during that visit that caused your son to have to be returned to you immediately?
Yes.
In fact, you got into your car and started going to go meet the person the sister that had your son, correct?
Yes.
And was there a threat of a drive-by shooting while your son was at the sister's residence?
Yes.
And so going forward, instead of the sister being the person to supervise and handle pickup and drop off, we're requesting that it be the Mr. Dorian Gamble's brother, correct?
Yes.
And that is Kelvin Tyrone.
Yes.
And that is the brother of the father in this case, and you trust that he will take care of the safety and welfare of your child during the supervised visits and during any future pickup and drop. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right now, your son has Medicaid, correct?
Yes.
We know that the father is out of jail right now, pending his motion to adjudicate guilt, but we don't know that he's actually working or doing anything to earn any kind of living, correct?
Yes.
This is Mr. Gamble's only child?
Yes.
And you're not requesting any kind of back pay and child support retroactive, correct?
No.
You agree with the state in using guideline child support based on minimum wage of $217 a month and the Medicaid payment of $57 a month beginning April 1st?
Yes.
And you believe these things your son Benjamin?
Mhm.
You have to say yes or no.
Yes.
And are you asking the court to grant this default order against Mr. Gamble?
Yes.
Judge, I'll pass this witness.
Yeah, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.